guard. At 6'3", number 8, Chris Dunn. At the power forward position, at 6'9", number 20, John Collins. At center, 7 foot, number 40, Ivica Zubac. At point guard, 6'5", numero uno, James Harden. The other forward, 6 feet, 7 inches, number 2, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach for your LA Clippers, Tyronn Lue. And your LA Clippers.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Flag, Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Max Christie, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, Dunn and Kawhi, they're the wings. Collins at power forward, Zubac in the middle, and it's Harden in at the point. And Doris, one thing we should expect from these teams, a sense of urgency to prove themselves.
You know, Brian, coaches will talk about earning the right to win. And sometimes when you're struggling, confidence can be dinged. The way to beat that, throw yourself into the game.
Now here's Collins. Six on the shot clock. Here's Harden. Gafford with the block. The three from Washington. It's rebounded by Zubac. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Zubac with a screen on Washington. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, this is just pick and roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leaves no doubt.
Here's Flag, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Pass to Davis. Over Zubac. No good. In and out off the rim. Now the Clippers with it. And there's Leonard on the assist by Collins.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
Davis with it, picked up by Collins. Christie finds Washington. Outside Davis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Oh, that's exactly the kind of physicality you want to see from Davis.
And by drafting Cooper Flag, the Mavericks regaining some of the long-term upside they lost with the Luka trade doors.
And by every metric and evaluation, Cooper is ready to play and contribute right now. And obviously the hope down the line, he can take over the mantle of franchise player. Boy, you're trying to put Luka in the rear view now. The scouting report will say Daniel Gafford is a dangerous offensive rebounder. Show him, DG.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. To the right side. Here's Dunn. Davis with a rebound. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Flag. Christie with a screen on Harden. And here's Flag outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Williams is checked in for Dallas. Russell comes in for Washington. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. High arcing shot, and he buries his first look. And it's Paul with the ball for the Clippers. Outside Bogdanovich. Lopez, the screen on Williams. Pass to Lopez. Connects from downtown.
You know, I think Lopez knows basically he can get his shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
Paul into the lane, and the layup is good off the glass. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Russell, looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. To the inside, here's Davis. Count that bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Los Angeles up by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Nicholas Batum out there with Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
And they call an illegal screen here. Looking at the real numbers from the real NBA, the best free throw shooting teams of the season. Los Angeles, second.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
So for Dallas, Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. Washington comes in for Thompson. And Christie subbed in for Russell. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Hey, guys. This past summer, Chris Paul returned to the Los Angeles Clippers in what I'm told could be a farewell tour with the team. And he's joined up once again with James Harden. And Paul spent a large portion of his decorated career with the Clippers. If this is truly the final ride for Chris Paul, guys, it's very fitting to have him back home in Lob City.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Back to you.
Priority straight. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And it's time to get up and get loud. Here's your host.
Zubac checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Dunn in for Chris Paul. And Dallas with a change here too. Gafford's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 3. Dunn outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. They get it back. Outside for Harden. Zubac screen. Goes back up. 6 to shoot. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that 6-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
Pass to Zubac. Outside Harden. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Harden's got 10 points.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Outside Christie. Washington against Leonard. There's Davis with the 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Williams with the screen. Pass to Davis. He drops it from range. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. Leonard outside. Harden with a screen on Washington. Leonard inside. Washington's there. Leonard's shot's good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And the Mavericks with possession here. 9-point game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Davis. Washington outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. He shoots it. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Substitution on the court.
5 ticks left in the first half. Leonard for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And so we wrap up the first half. Clippers ahead. They lead by 12. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just had to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Hey, living in the paint is good living. Take it from me.
Yeah, this team doesn't settle. They're aggressive and they're physical. It's impressive to watch.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
Well, I think for the Clippers, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Mavericks trail by 12. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, we've got Anthony Davis. Max Christie is out there with Flag. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. And here's Flag outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Dunn outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Washington against Leonard. Shot clock at 6. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
There's Davis with the 3. AD stretching the floor.
Nice work from AD. He finds his comfort zone behind the three-point line.
Los Angeles leading by 11. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past 10 coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you, Brian.
Seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
Leonard outside. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Leonard.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And in the big market of Los Angeles, with a sparkling new arena, Grant, the Clippers are confident they'll be able to attract star talent.
Well, the expectation is they'll continue to compete with Harden and Kawhi. And then in a few years, perhaps time to make some big moves.
And it's Washington missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Christie against Leonard. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Dunn. And it's Paul in for James Harden. Dallas also making some changes. Lively comes in for Gafford. And Williams is subbed in for Davis. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Down by 12. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Williams with the screen. Christie passes to Williams. Dallas no good that time either.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Lopez. And he converts the layup. Lopez has got 5 now.
Brook Lopez never stopped working, especially inside where he has been a force.
36 seconds left in the third. Williams against Paul. Washington, a screen on Leonard. Pass to Washington. 5 on the clock. Here's Flag. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Here's Leonard. Uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Nicholas Batum out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then it's James Harden. And it's Paul in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And here's Russell. Outside Davis. From 13, Batum with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 18. Harden, the pass to Paul. Back to Harden. Lopez for 3. That one is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The 3 from Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
Well, this is his prototypical shot. Klay Thompson from 3.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Bogdanovich against Thompson. Oh, it misses. Mavericks trail by 15. Now Russell. Outside Thompson. Launches it from deep. Cleared away by Lopez. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Harden scanning the floor. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Batum. Leonard's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Dunn in for Paul. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Thompson. Christie's checked in for Williams. And Flagg subbed in for Russell. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Zubac with the steal. Outside Harden. Here's Zubac. Harden outside. From deep. And Los Angeles another three.
James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Gafford with the bucket.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here. Dunn outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Harden. Oh, sweet move. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Zubac with the steal.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for James Harden.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Leonard for 3. That shot off. And so it's Dallas with it. 19-point game. Here's Flagg. Here's Gafford. Oh, touches it off the glass. Here's Harden. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Collins. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Washington with a rebound. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, it's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, James Harden.